Aku nyebelin sih ya, pulang-pulang gak nyaminyong. Pulangnya harus bisa. Nah, pulang-pulang istrinya. Yang kecil-kecil taruh mana dulu dong, kemarin udah penuh banget. Boleh tutup kamar. Foto pemberata paling masuk. Belak sih sampai sampai orang dicek CCTV yang nggak ada, di itu nggak ada kok. Dicek karapan. Pembela guys, biarin orang dia nanti malah bergabung.
Masih ngomong ya?
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Getting underway. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. It's really well cleared. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Messi. He's had a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper. He's one-on-one, and the finish! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well seen, saw that coming. That's great positioning, so good from him. Oh, he's been caught on it! Has it all! Hot knife through butter. Done it again. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash. Things starting to look very comfortable. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Eto, it's Eto! Was probably asking just too much. Eto, Eto! Oh, it's come and he's had it hot. He's done very well to get to that. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's a little off target. Mbappe, it's a good ball out wide. There is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Half an hour played now. Cafu. Spread neatly. Upamecano gets good distance on it. Camavinga. Maldini cuts out the pass. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Now it's Torres.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Fernando Torres. Great hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half-time getting close now. Hernandez. Hazard. That has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he was quick to react. The first 45 minutes are if you review the first half.
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may need to change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Just a quick
Has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're underway again. No reported change to either side during the break. Now it's Torres. Now there's a fight, and the shot! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Nice interception, well timed. And they've got rid. well there. Indonesia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course, Kamavinga. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly. Mbappe! It was a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And it's Messi.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts. And here's Torres.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Passing nice and neat. Hernandez. Buffon is there to take. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Indonesia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And again the keeper stands strong.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Gerard. Coming on the field. Number 22. Stoichkov. Number 8. Francesco Totti. Substitutions taking place.
Sight of the ball, made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And very little time. He's through. It's 1-1. And they are cruising away. That will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Rummenigge really can't believe his luck.
And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Mesin tayo. Wah, ada yang mengundang. Siapakah itu?
Sempit 16 Hari anak apa nih jam 2.
Siapakah yang mengundang? Apa yang ada yang mau mabar? Kita main apa ini guys? Kita langsung saja ya. Yes. Boleh bergabung. Jangan lupa di subscribe. Yang mau main mabar laga teman boleh.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. As you can see, we've already started here. Welcomes it in. So what can they make of this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's intervened well there. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. We've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
And he's certainly onside here. Adams deals with that comfortably. Gets good distance on it. Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. So a reprieve for the time being. Back in possession and ready to go again. Palmer. Messi. He's played him through. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Back into the middle. Now it's Eto. It's Eto! That was superb goalkeeping.
Eto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Stoichkov. Oh, it's just a little long. He had to make that, and he did make it. That'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal.
Just a quick
They've
announcement.
certainly not put a word to trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Palmer.
So
Coming on
off
the
we go
field
once more.
is Number 14.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more.
And the shot! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Stoichkov really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
A 1-0 lead established. Messi! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the style.
He's got it! Well, made a good run there. And it's Messi. It's run loose here. Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Floats it up and over. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, important interception. Bale. His interception, his positioning was spot on. He could be in here. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that's well spotted. And they've got rid. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that looks a decent ball. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Threads one in. He welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put his head down.
Taking place.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that's not going to trouble anybody.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's played him through. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's shot a goal. And somehow he managed to miss it. And one more try. Oh no, that could be a costly miss. final 5 minutes. Adams getting this one clear. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will think? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, just the keeper to beat. Can he finish? He's going for goal. In for the pieces. Oh, taken with style. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That's that, the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day.
Poin, mantap. Poin, mantap. Ayo. Ada yang mau mabar? Tilek. Subscribe yuk. Yang baru bergabung, bolehlah di subscribe. Yang mau tes squad boleh.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tries to get it clear. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's really well manoeuvred. Eto gets through on his own. Eto was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
It's Eto. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh no, this does not look good. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Spring out of defence. Well, see, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Mbaka, face to face, and the shot! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. He's brought through. In for the pieces. Corner number 3 coming up. He rises! Decent enough try.
Thuram certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. That looks a good ball through. Danger averted for now. There's the hit! And he celebrates his 30th goal. So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Eto. Well, that's fabulous. Goes over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Played back in. Promising position. Cross flung in towards the middle. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Defending was strong and firm. Good spot, he's seen the run. This goes to half-time. Views on the first half?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break came through to change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Boleh di support.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. And here's Osako. Threads one in. Has a go! This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's intervened well there. Totti. And it's Messi. Oh, super fine. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Eto has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
The count is rising. That's 6. Up he goes!
Someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mati nih,
It's a
nih.
lucky seventh corner.
Mati dulu.
Oh, what a climb!
Endo.
He's having a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. No way through. Always on to this.
Football in width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
He put it away! Oh, the ball's run. Looks for the finish. Quick to recover this. And that's been won straight back. Kubo. Messi. And he's picked out the run. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Buffon getting this one clear. Distributed tidily. Now it's a chance. And truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
After 72
Oh,
minutes.
that is a sweet finish. Gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, brilliant save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
So, third corner of the game.
Gerard.
Tries to get it clear. Half an hour gone in the second half. There's green grass ahead of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball, and that's well seen too. Mbappe! And how did he not make it four?
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Oh, good read.
That was well played.
He's on his own. Julio Cesar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Turan.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu has created one goal already. Guardiola. Beckham. Totti. Cafu. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything.
Lawannya bot ya bener menang. Poinnya 9, masih sekali lagi 11. Yang mau komen, yang mau main komen. Laga teman yuk. Nanti kalau saya menang, kalau main sama saya menang, nanti ikut turnamen. Saya syaratnya cuma nomor HP. Saya selalu
there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and playmate from back there. But I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game particularly well. He's headed for stardom.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. He's found a way through. Decent hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi, that's tidy. Messi stood his ground strongly. Byrne did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The pass is intercepted. And the flag has stayed down. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Real chance! And he's there to belt it away. There's the hit! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Taken back almost at once. Pirlo is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's heaved it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Stoichkov in acres of space out wide. Can he finish?
It's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Cleared away. He's found a way through. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted It's half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Chance for the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. probing ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And the shot! Comes comfort.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
So that's two now without reply. Can he put it away? That has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Gerrard can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's pulled him up for that challenge. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. It certainly looks happy. Going for goal! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Stoichkov. Sachin, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Eto, it's Eto! It's loose and a chance to finish. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Number 24,
The
Gerrard.
manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Conte. Time and again they are repelled. Now who's going to be first to this? Conte.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Perfectly measured that. Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That was good alertness. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added minute has
That's
been
been cut
indicated.
out. Well played. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Rafa Silva. Cafu. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win.
Divisi 4. Poinnya 12. Sekali lagi ngelewatin. Apa enggak? GG. Sekali lagi ya guys. Gas langsung. Dia menang 4 kali ya. Yang mau mabar? Wah, udah buka puasa guys, makanya nggak ada yang masuk nih. Mana ini? Apa lagi nggak ada? Pas sekali lagi. Sekali lagi ya. Udah dapet lawannya Angkara Messi.
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello, everybody.
90 minutes to
Welcome
decide
to today's
whether they
match.
can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Get underway here pretty promptly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive in his decision making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product. He's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, super find. He is through here. He's heaved it away. Yamal was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
He can get that clear. Great defending, strong and determined. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Shot and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cross is blocked and that's a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Del Piero is there and he can get that clear. And it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good ball. That is great defending, so alert. Del Piero. So what can they make of this? He might be in here. Okay, real chance here. That is commitment to the cause. Terrific header. It's loose now, they want to get it back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. Del Piero! This is their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's had it taken off him. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has a goal! Yamal gets flagged offside. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Guardiol. Del Piero. That is good strength. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, what a... And the shot! Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. That's going to go a long way. Yamal. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's the hit! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter.
Oh, give it away! He's got away! Great hit! The game takes on a whole new complexion! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games. That's changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Coming on the field.
Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Adams. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cleared without complication. Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake
Oh,
here.
Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around.
Pedri. Luis Suarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Perfectly measured. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. He's had a shot. Parity in the showpiece game. It has all the hallmarks of an epic.
Yeah, and you really have to give credit to the way these players have handled themselves. Can they get another? Probably. I really shouldn't be tempting fate, but I'm backing them. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That's Eto. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear. And time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Switching.
Udah dulu guys, terima kasih ya. Kita buka puasa dulu.